Hey, what's up, y'all? 24 Legacy. They got John. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Let's keep it nice and classic for y'all.
I really think we should do like Andy Cohen and just like have some guests on here and have drinks, and every time somebody say something, we gotta take shots.
Well, we have 3 episodes left, so we'll try to make it happen. Welcome, guys. 24 Legacy, episode 9, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. First, shout out the Diabolic Waste, Jerry Wang, Cassandra, quite a package, Rick M. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us this whole time. Thank you for your feedback. I think it's Rick M who let us know that Edgar, who was in 24, his cousin is actually Nyla. Sorry, Mariana, who is in 24 Legacy today. So it's kind of really thank you guys for your tips and all this other stuff. And another thing that I didn't know, which I thought was going to happen this episode, is that in 24 they do a silent clock when like certain people die. So for instance, Terry in season 1, she had a silent clock. So definitely we have to be on the lookout. Like I thought Rebecca was gonna get the silent clock today, but you know, Rebecca's still alive. So what do you think of the season thus far, or what do you think of this episode thus far?
It's always the cheating man. The cheat man, and she made me so mad.
Stephen Grant.
Yes. And I'm just gonna skip ahead just a few seconds. When he was telling her like be still, and she was like panicking, like girl, just be still and listen to the man.
I mean,
she made me so. I was like screaming. I was like, what are you doing?
I mean, MJ, we've become friends over over the last episodes, but I don't really have faith that you would be still in that situation.
Promise I would, because I would believe him. He made it this far. I'm like, okay.
But you don't know if he made it this far. He's just some random dude that's just happened to be in your house.
He trying to help me, telling me be still. I already got a bum on me, anytime.
Well, hopefully we will never find that out.
And then that freaking daddy, he was like, I understand what you had to do. I was like, shut up. I understand what you had to do, but there's no way they'll trace it back. I was like, he is not.
Well, okay, so you had so we'll start with the Henry John thing. So John is, eventually going to be running for president. Henry is his father. Henry gets released, and my thing is, I think I have the same reaction you did. Is like you kind of feel sorry for him, but he's the one who got himself into the situation.
I didn't feel sorry for him at all.
Well, I mean, the fact that they tortured him. I mean, he shouldn't have admitted He shouldn't have admitted it to John.
He should have never told. He should have just kept it between him and whoever the person he planned it with. I was just like, and then he was like, I understand. I was like, shut up.
So the thing is, I wasn't sure if he was playing the role. Like, obviously he was tortured for a bit, but I don't know if it was, okay, I'm just going to play so I can get the sympathy card, or I'm really feeling this bad and now I'm going in and out. Because the fact at the end of their conversation, he's like, well, now they can never get me and you still need to. I'm just like, no.
But John, I don't think really John felt bad either, because when he said make that like conference, he's going to still run for president.
Well, I think when he realized that his father,
he realized it wasn't going to be traced back to him, this when I feel like he realized, okay, I'm going to still run for president.
No, I kind of feel like he just realized his father is who his father is. And I think he wanted to talk to Rebecca first to see how she felt, because now they have a situation where he didn't realize that Rebecca tortures people and does essentially, how she got into the position she is now. She had to do some things that are not beyond the scope of his, him being a politician.
Because he don't know what goes on in CTU.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to tell. So now he's found out. And, now I don't know. I think he knows that her and Tony had a relationship. I'm not quite sure if he knew the extent of their relationship. So, but kudos to him. I really like the fact that, because he could have just said, no, I'm over it. She's not the one she's not what I expected him to be or expected her to be. And she's, not only does she torture people, she tortured my father. And, he essentially said that he's not leaving her, which is,
I didn't think he was going to leave her. I honestly didn't think I knew he was hurt, but I didn't think he was going to leave her. There was never a question in my mind that
This episode had me up and down. I mean, again, you guys know that I jokingly say I do fast forward to the end. So this episode definitely had me in some parts where I'm like, man, this is too much emotion for me. So, do you think? Well, I had it for the whole episode. I either thought that Rebecca was gonna die or John was gonna die.
I didn't think that, but when he got taken at the end, I was like, run. He like trying to pick up the gun.
You got shot in the back.
They wasn't gonna kill him though, cause when they said they was like, oh, he's running for president, we gonna get him. Like out of range, he like was so slow. He was like a big whale. Like he was so slow. Like his guards whack. They got shot. Like I'd have been running.
I guess they didn't. One, they didn't expect it. Two, I kind of feel like I feel like Rebecca can fight, and I feel like she
ain't hold nothing back. She was out there like bam, like nobody to cover her. She just did not care.
I feel like he should at least been able to do a couple moves here.
Yeah,
and there,
he was just like.
Yeah.
Clearly, he never had to fight for his life.
And then this is totally, I know from watching like a lot of movies, so I don't know if this works or not. But if you were gonna run, you run in zigzag.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I feel like one, he just didn't know if because they said that he was the senator after the fact, like after they told him to put down the gun. So if he turned around, he wasn't quite sure.
But
if he was
I didn't even feel like they told him to put out the gun. They just went and he tried to grab the gun.
And they essentially said, "We will shoot you," with their guns. Like they didn't need to say anything. They essentially pointed their guns.
In my
at
head,
him.
I'm like, "You gonna kill me either way." This how all terrorists are. They like bring me this, and we won't kill them. And at the end of the day, they still kill them.
Well, I think put in that position, you kind of think that I think everybody automatically wants to live, so they're gonna do what they feel.
But this the thing also, like when they was like when the people, his guards tried to defend him, he stopped. He should have kept running. That's what they hired for, to put their life on the line. Keep running.
I felt like he had more guards too in that situation. I think there was like a driver, which I don't know is a guard or not, but then they had somebody in the front seat. I felt like he had more than two.
But when he was leaving, all he had was two.
Yeah, so I don't know where the rest of them
But
went.
I wasn't expecting him to get taken.
Oh, yeah, I was expecting that.
When that happened, yeah. But, like, before, when he was coming back and stuff.
Oh, the moment Nasir entered the building and Rebecca told him to come see her, I was like, oh, this is somebody's dying. That's what I thought. So
I thought somehow he was going to get away and maybe they was going to, I thought Rebecca was going to, like, have to fight for her life.
Yeah, I thought one of the two, but in the moment he entered and then the moment the alarm went off, I was like, oh, this is not going to end well. So honestly, I feel like every episode, let me know how you feel. I feel like every episode just gets better. Like this one's better than last week, and it's just like, it just draws you in, even if you were not. And I know most people or a majority of people are 24 fans, but even if you're not a 24 fan and you stuck with every episode and kind of gave it a chance, now you're invested. Yeah. So like for instance, let's go to Eric, Isaac, and Nicole. So Isaac helped his brother, got him free. Now he's telling Isaac. Now Eric is telling Isaac, I still have some unfinished business to do. And it's just kind of like, I feel like, yes, I understand this is your job. Actually, no, not anymore. It's not his job anymore. But he feels obligated to protect the country. And instead of telling Nicole himself, he gets his brother to do it. Yeah. So I don't really. It's kind of one of those situations where you just don't see the other person's
and they keep teasing us with this whole Isaac and Nicole thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They keep teasing us like, are they gonna kiss on the final episode, the episode before the last? Like, which one? Because I feel like y'all gonna kiss. Yeah. Eventually.
In my notes, I was like, either get it over with or just don't do it all. Like, I don't like how
they tease us with it every week. Every other week.
It's like I almost felt like this particular episode, it was almost going to go into 50 Shades of Grey porn music, and then they were just going to...
I thought they was going to kiss this week. Yeah. I did, and then I was like, they never going to kiss.
Well, I hope not, but,
I think if they kiss, it's going to be like the last episode.
Well, 3 more episodes left. Yeah. So there's a lot to get done.
This probably going to be part of their cliffhanger, that they kiss or something.
Oh, my gosh, I hope they don't do this. I don't think I can handle. I
feel like it's gonna be a part of their cliffhanger. A part of the cliffhanger story is Isaac and Nicole kissing or having sex.
I want them to tie it all up. I hope it's not a cliffhanger, but we will see. I don't think I don't like that. I don't like unfinished business. And
I
like
don't
the
like
I don't like. Yeah, I think it's a new thing where they do a lot of shows are doing like mid-season,
Yeah.
and then they come back like later on.
I hate that.
I don't like that.
I hate that.
But I guess it brings more people in.
But I kind of like it because I won't have to wait a whole nother year to watch it. Because Power, when in Orange is the New Black, they make me so upset.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
When you give it to me twice in 1 year, okay, I can deal with
See,
it.
this is the reason why I wait till the shows are like. I'd rather just wait until the show's over. Like I don't even care. You can talk about the show. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I don't even. I'm like, I just started season 2 of Scandal and I just stopped because I've been doing this. And I'm like, I can just wait. I can wait like another 2-3 years until Scandal's over and I can go back and watch it. Because it's not about you. It's about me enjoying the experience. Like 24. I used to run. I was traveling the world doing my thing, had no idea, and now I really like the show. So now I can fully appreciate it and watch it and binge watch it and see,
But
the
at that
differences.
point, because I've done it before when I binge watched a show, and when I get to the end, I'm like, I want to watch some more. And
Right.
at this point, the
You get
show is
attached to
no
the character.
longer on TV.
Right.
So I get so upset.
Oh no, I feel fine.
No, I don't. I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed out on all this. Where was I?
I don't feel
Like,
that way.
why didn't nobody tell me about this good show?
So hopefully they tie it up, but I kind of have a feeling they won't because I think the ratings. I need to check the ratings, but
Do you think it's gonna be a season 2?
I don't know. It can go either way. Like I mean, again, it started off really slow, but a lot of shows that cover a lot, they tend to start off really slow anyway. So I don't know. I think it can go either way, especially with Tony adding to the mix and some tie-ins and how big 24 was as that its show by itself. We'll see. I kind of hope so, because whoever's doing the writing, I don't know if the writers are the same throughout the whole season, which typically doesn't happen. Whoever is the writer for the last couple episodes has been doing really well. So another thing I want to find out is who is the mole, because there has to be a mole.
Oh yeah, we still haven't found that out.
I kind of think so. They introduced a couple new characters, but I think Theo is going to be like a consistent character now. He's the other IT guy. So you have Andy. I like Andy. You have Andy, then you have Mariana, and then you have Theo. So they're all the IT people, and typically it's the IT people because they're the ones who run everything and know how to access everything. They're the moles. So, and at first, the beginning, I thought Stephen Grant, who's the security or his operating security, he was gonna be the mole, but obviously he got shot. That was a whole situation in itself. I feel it's like, of course, I'm never been put in that situation, but I feel like he's married.
That's why you don't need sidelines and side pieces, man. That's why you don't need.
So the guy gets. I wonder how he chose that, because if he's married and he has kids, that would almost be more leverage than the mistress. So I don't know if she was just easier to access, because what would he have done if I guess either way he would have done the same thing, because what would he have done if he said, okay, I have your wife and kids? I think that would have been a little bit more. So I mean, it's a good twist, but I didn't really.
I think it was more of a twist that he got a mistress.
Yeah, I wasn't. Really
and he calling her like, I can't make it tonight because so and so. I'm like,
and then at that point, I actually thought that he was the mole. And then I realized he didn't even realize who he was talking to. So it's just like, okay. Yeah, Jennifer. So you had Stephen Grant, who is part of the security, who was securing Khalid, and then his mistress, Jennifer, and she was strapped to the bomb. Again, they had a loop, and this is what I really like. And I've seen it in other shows, and I hope I never am in this situation. But the fact that when Eric came down to the basement and she kind of looked with her eyes like they're watching you. Great move, because if she didn't say anything or she started struggling or moving around and he walked into the camera, they all would have been dead.
yeah.
So I mean, obviously it's great for it would have killed the whole storyline, but I love the fact that she had enough wherewithal to say, okay, I can't speak, therefore I'm going to use my eyes to tell him what the deal is. So I like that that's like really great writing. That's the little things that I appreciate. So Eric, of course, he has to save the day, so he sends a picture. Always saves the day. So he sends a picture. I'm actually starting to like him more too. So he sends a picture in. Now he's gonna take care of the bomb, all this other stuff. You can see him sweating. I like the detail on that, because he could cut the wrong wire.
Yeah.
And they're all gone. So see him sweating. He's able to deactivate it, and they're this.
Always.
And he's like, just hold still. It's like they're this close. Just hold still and we'll catch you.
Get it off me. Get it off me. He was like, she activated with the vibration or something like that. I was like, of course.
And the fact, too, that it only blew up, I don't know, a room or side of the house. I don't know. It just seemed like it should have been a more bigger bomb. I'm glad it wasn't, but it felt like it would have taken down at least, you know, the basement.
Well, it was only made to just kill one person.
So there you have it. So the reason, so there's just like so many like moving parts here. So Nala's good. So Jadella, they broke him out. So we found out, which I said last week. I knew Nasir was from something that him and Eric had some type of relationship. Mm-hmm. So we found out that Nasir was Ben Khalib's, his father's bodyguard. Mm-hmm. So essentially they use Nasir as a translator, and then, are you good?
Yeah.
They use Nasir as a translator, and then they Nasir used them to get information and then kind of killed the informant. So that's how Eric knows him. So now I kind of have so this is my theory now, because he didn't even realize, Ben Khalid didn't even realize that Nasir was Nasir. He called him Hamid. So I think that the father might,
because he was young.
I don't know, because I think the father might be alive. Eric might have thought he killed the father, and the father actually might be alive still.
But Eric knew his real name.
Eric knew his real name.
But the other people didn't know his name.
Correct. So I'm thinking that Ben Khalid's father's still alive, and he sent Nasir to do pretty much the rest of the work for his son.
But why wouldn't his son know his real name?
Because he's not ready for him to know just yet. There has to be a reason why he's doing that, because he was the father's bodyguard, and there has to be like almost like a reason why he's doing this. Like, he's getting paid from somewhere. Like, obviously he might do it for the love of the country, but then why include Ben Khalid? So I think there's some family member tie. Like, I can already see it.
Well, on 24, the dad was still alive.
Yeah. Well, wait. Which one? Which dad are we talking about?
I don't remember his name. The one they thought Jack thought he killed him, and then he was in like this secret prison type stuff, and they moved him around like every 3 months or something.
yes. I think that was season 2 or season 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. So that's possible. Like, but I don't know. I don't know if they would. It's anything's possible. I was thinking, I don't know if the American government would have him captured and not tell anybody, but that is possible too. So I think some type of family member is still alive. Like, they're just I don't know, it plays into that, and then based off the 24 type things. So they break him out, or Steven helps them to break them out, which I don't know. I feel like with all the technology, like, Steven should know all the technology that CTU has, even though Nasir said not to tell anybody. I feel like he could have pulled somebody aside.
Yeah.
And just say, hey, they strapped my mistress to a
like
bomb.
You want to tell everybody he had a mistress.
Well, I mean.
But I feel like, yeah, I do believe, because all the technology they know, just like Eric did it, I feel like it could have been a way that he could have solved it.
Right. And
especially you, the head of security.
Exactly. And it kind of feels like this is not the police department. Not to say something's wrong with the police department, but they're not necessarily equipped to deal with terrorists.
Yeah.
He's in CTU. So it feels like they're not going to just, like, oh my gosh, they have a bomb in her house, let's send everybody and send off alarms. It doesn't seem like they would have done that. So it feels like he would have known. But again, if he did that and they did go and get her, then, he wouldn't have let Nasir in, and they wouldn't have captured Ben Khalid, and, we wouldn't have a story. So
yeah,
there you have it. So what I did like, which is a funny and sad part, not really funny, but still kind of funny. Rebecca realizes that it's Steven who is trying to let Ben Khalid out. Mm-hmm. So they're essentially getting gunpoint, and she's like, what's her name again? Jennifer's safe. So he finally puts the gun down, and I already knew.
I don't understand why he didn't believe her in the first place, though.
Well, I think he believes that at the end of the day, Rebecca's intention is to protect the country or whatever they're doing. So they want to keep Ben Khalid in. So if she has to, I think in his mind, she has to lie to him to keep Ben Khalid in custody, then that's what she has to do.
Well, he supposed to be the head of security, so he should know that this is more important than your mistress.
Well, obviously not, because
he lost his life for it.
Lost his life for it. How are you gonna even explain that? I don't think they're even gonna.
I'm saying it don't matter. He dead, so he ain't got nothing to explain.
Oh, Stephen. Hopefully he'll learn in the second life, I guess.
Oh, Stephen.
So they capture him. Well, this is when I thought Rebecca was gonna get shot.
Oh yeah, I still didn't think she was gonna get shot right there.
I don't know. I kind of feel like
she was so badass.
Like a silent clock needs to go off this episode, and it didn't. So she doesn't get shot, and Nasir comes and captures Ben Khalid, and Ben Khalid still doesn't know what's going on, which leads me to believe that just when the alarm was about to go off, Rebecca realized that he doesn't really know who Nasir is, which he called Hamid, which I don't know. I don't recall seeing Hamid or Nasir / Hamid in the other episodes, like in the background.
He wasn't.
Yeah, so I don't even know where.
He just came in that episode when they had Eric hostage.
Right, but I don't recall him saying anything like he was just coming in, or was he always in the background? Now he came to the forefront. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
He just came out of nowhere when they was in their warehouse.
No, but he had to work for him at some point.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying he wasn't in like the background.
Of the other episodes. So yeah, it's gonna be. I really want to know how they got connected.
Watch cliffhanger. Cliffhanger.
I so hope that doesn't happen. I can't. I won't be able to deal with it.
Cliffhanger.
So, oh boy. So Andy, did you like Andy's stroll into CTU with the?
He was so happy. I was like, yes, Andy, be a hero today.
I kind of expected him and Locke to kiss in the middle of CTU.
Oh, no. I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Like the music playing, they do the little like camera.
I knew that was not gonna happen. Locke still ain't going for it. I don't.
I mean, if anything, they should play Andy and Locke's like close-up kiss, opposed to Nicole and Isaac's. She's like, yeah, I'm not feeling that.
I'm not so. If that kiss is gonna be like in the private.
So now, we've seen all the characters. So who do you think now is the mole? Because I feel my who I think is changing every couple of weeks.
It is. It still could be the IT girl.
You think so? It's possible.
Cause their moles on 24, it's some people that you never think, and it's like they help so much, and then when you find out it was them, you like it.
But it could be Mullins. I almost kind of want to go back to, because I thought it was Mullins in the very first episode. So I kind of almost want to go back to him. Like he's letting certain things happen. Like he knew that this was going to happen, and he's kind of letting certain things happen, but still looking like he's doing his job.
It could be him. I'm going to just do top 3. Him, Locke, or the IT girl.
Oh, you think Locke?
Possibly.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good 3. That's a good 3.
One of them 3.
Or none of them, because it might be a mid-season.
I think they. Well, yeah. If it's a mid-season, they not gonna tell us.
I'm sure. You know what? I need to make a note of that to find out. I'm sure. I think some of our viewers on the YouTube said it was just 12, but it might be just 12 mid-season. So I'm gonna look that up.
True.
We'll find that, or you guys let me know, because I'm sure some of you guys know the ins and out. So, what are your predictions?
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Where the lights, people? Last week I wasn't prepared, and this week I was prepared. No lights. Okay. So, my predictions. I don't think they're gonna get John back to like not next week, but to the week after that. Yeah, I think they're gonna make him suffer for a little bit.
I wish.
And when he kicked on that door in the thing, I was like, he gonna kill all these people. I was like,
I just kind of feel like if you are with somebody who can fight or shoot a gun, not to say your skills should be on par.
Like Nicole.
Yeah, it's not like your skill should be on par, but I feel like if you have that skill, then the least you can do is teach your significant other.
He don't have it at all.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I guess we covered that, but it's just like I feel kind of like frustrated, because it's like he's a big burly guy, and he could have,
like a whale.
Yeah, snapped neck or did something. Like, I just feel like he just...
Yeah. He just all about to talk in the face.
Right. And then I wonder if he would have been able to pick up the gun, if he would have been able to shoot. Because it just didn't seem
I didn't think so.
So...
Yeah.
Or if he got the gun and it was empty, that would have been a good thing too.
I would say, yeah, I think he's going to suffer. I think his dad's going to be so mad when he find out, like, John's taken from with the tourists. He going to feel bad. Because all of this is because of him.
Right. But maybe he can do a call, like call the people in charge.
Good prediction.
Yeah.
That he might try to, contact them and, like, no, I need you to let my son go.
Right.
But I don't think they're going to listen to him. Whoever his connection is with them, I don't think they're going to listen to him.
Maybe the uncle has a stronger connection. I want to say, well, he calls him Tio, which is uncle in Spanish, but I don't know if it's Tito. Oh, I have the name somewhere around here. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think whoever he's going to call, they're not going to give him to him. Mm-hmm. And then, but with him, you never know.
Louis.
I don't even know if the dad will feel bad, really.
I think that, yeah, because I think at the end of the day, the dad's goal is for John to become president. Like, he did this in order to get.
But I think he's gonna be more bad about the election than his son being taken away. Honestly.
What do you mean the election?
This gonna mess up the election, and we need to get him back. He gonna be more worried about the election instead of
actually caring for his son.
Yeah, or what he going through and stuff like that. And I think Rebecca gonna do her best to get her man back.
Oh yeah, not the predictions, but the previews for next week look really, really good.
And so I think Eric gonna be the one that come save the day as usual.
Well, it's supposed to happen.
And I think something's wrong with Eric because when they showed him, like when he was at that house,
PTSD.
Oh.
Because he came from the field, and so another thing too. So he came from the field. Him and Nicole were trying to build a new life. Yeah. Nicole finds the letters from Rebecca offering him a job to be an agent for CTU, and she said they've been going back and forth, which is a whole nother thing because who sends letters anymore? But okay, so she happens to find these letters on the floor, and then it goes back to the end of the episode, and Eric is hearing all the chatter from CTU, and I think it's just like PTSD because it might have been the same type of chatter that he had on the field,
and it's like he missed it. Like, he misses all of this. I don't
know.
I think he does. I think even his wife said, like, he misses this, and you could tell, like, this is him. Like,
I think he likes being in control and being able to protect something. Like, I think he likes that, almost that adrenaline. But the fact, like, I think he almost thought this was over, and now he's hearing the chatter, and he's like, I'm being pulled in again.
Because I was looking at him, I was like, something wrong with him.
Oh, yeah, it looks like PTSD for sure.
Well, I don't know the signs of PTSD. But it definitely looked like somewhere. And I think it's going to affect him in, like, these next couple of episodes.
Yeah, I think it's 24. So we didn't see him sleep. He hasn't done any.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah. This is all in one day.
Can you imagine, like, okay, well,
this is too much to happen in one day, in one life.
It's like, I'm going to take a moment to take a nap. Because somebody might bomb, but that's okay. I need to get a little bit of, like, you're constantly going.
Yeah, so I definitely think that's gonna affect him in these couple of episodes.
Yeah, because I think after he took the bomb off and he saved her, I think it's almost like, you know how you get that adrenaline rush, like you did something, you went for a run or whatever, and you think it's the end of the run. Yeah. Then you turn the corner and you realize there's 2 more miles. It's like your body's like, oh. Really? So I think that's where he's going through. Like, I think he was coming down from the adrenaline, and he's like, okay, it's finally over, and now I have to deal with my wife and whatever. And then the chatter comes, and he's like, I'm never gonna escape. And I think that's the same thing he had in the field. Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully he can keep it together.
Of course, because it's TV, he gonna keep it together.
And then all his friends are gone.
Yeah, true. And Isaac with his wife taking care of her.
Well, I mean, if you feel like you have to protect somebody, and the safest person's, I guess he does. I guess he doesn't feel like his brother is gonna steal his wife, although he stole his girlfriend.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know with that. I'm telling you, that last episode, they're gonna end up kissing.
I don't know. There's so much going on in the last episode, so we still have a couple more bombs. they have to set those off. Like, I'm sure we might meet Jadella's father. I think somebody is telling Nasir to go after, like, almost embed him into Jadella's life and then do everything. Like, there's no way. I don't see Nasir doing this on his own. So we're gonna see some type of, it's one of those situations where, like, he's sitting at a table and it's all dark in the basement or some cave or somewhere, and then he turns around and now he's shocked because it's like he thought his father was dead for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be the situation, which is classic. But you get
cliffhanger.
that, you get that shock, like, oh, okay.
I feel like if that do happen, something like that, it's gonna be like the episode for the last.
I don't know.
And then on the last episode, you're like, what? Okay, what's gonna happen? Like, is he gonna, like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, it's definitely based off of the last couple episodes. They're definitely revving up towards the end, and
I definitely think it's gonna be like a cliffhanger at the end. And if it's not a good show without a cliffhanger at the end of the season, it's not a good show.
I mean, okay,
I want you to have me on the edge, like, what's gonna happen? Have me coming back.
Good to have everybody on the edge. However, if you can just send me what you think is gonna happen.
She don't like to be on the edge.
Yeah, I'm good with that. So there's just so much. So I don't know. I agree with you with the moles as far as those, but there's just so much that can go on next week. Definitely they're gonna play up the Nicole and Isaac thing because they're gonna just keep teasing us.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope she doesn't fall into the trap, but again, she's been up for almost 24. Like, did you see her take a nap?
No.
So she's been up for almost 24 hours. She's been up and down. She's been, like, kidnapped. She's been this and that. So there's so many, she thought she was going to die a couple times. So there's so many different emotions going on.
Eric was going to die.
Right. She thought Eric was going to die. She thought she's going to be a widow. So there's so many emotions going that she just needs a moment. So that's going to play a role. And gosh, what else is there? Oh my gosh, there's so much. Rebecca's gonna come and try to save the day, but I don't think they're gonna get the husband. I don't think they're gonna get John until later.
Yeah. Gotta be like the episode before last or the last episode.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like the last episode.
Up for 24 hours though.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the last episode, but I definitely think the father Henry and the uncle are gonna make some phone calls, and you're gonna see the extent of their connections, whether it's a strong connection or not,
or connected to Nasir.
Yeah.
Nasir.
Or they might know that the father's alive.
Yes, that is a good prediction.
Thank you. There's just, it's so many, like, it's a love-hate. Like, there's so many options. Like, I love the fact that there are so many options, but I hate the fact that there's so many options because then you just cannot really predict anything.
It's not, yeah. But that was a good one.
Well, I try. Andy obviously is going to be back in command, and I don't know.
Andy's so proud. I'm so happy for you, Andy.
He is, but then he might get flipped. I don't know. It's so there's.
If he the mole, I'm just gonna be like, I was rooting for you. We was all rooting for you.
That was America Next Top Model
in my Tyra
reference.
Banks voice.
So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it could be like Andy's the mole, the father's alive. Nicole and Isaac get together. Nicole's like, I can't deal it anymore, Eric. I should have always stayed with Isaac.
I don't think she'll do that. I think it'd be like on some mistake type of, next thing you know, we making love. Oh my gosh, this is a mistake.
Oh yeah, I fell on it by accident. So that's gonna happen. Rebecca, we're just doing just random. Rebecca gets to John finally, and I kind of feel like if there is a season 2, you almost have to leave him alive in order for him to be president.
Yeah.
But it feels like she gets to him, he dies, and then she becomes president. Because why not have a woman president?
But she's not his vice president. How will she become the follow-up for the president?
No, but he hasn't started running yet.
Oh.
So in like his honor, she runs for president and she wins. I actually like that one. That might be a good one. There's so much other. You guys, please throw out your recommendations or your predictions. I mean, they could be as true to form or as outlandish as possible. I mean, anything could happen. That's a sign of really good writing, especially for somebody like me who, suspense is not, my forte. So definitely really appreciate all your comments, all of that good stuff. Where can they find you? And you know what? I don't even think I introduced myself.
We didn't. We
Sure
didn't do
didn't.
last week either.
Oh, my bad. I just want to get so much like into the thing. My name is TK Trinidad, so you can find me on everything at TK Trinidad, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Keep those comments coming on Twitter. I really appreciate it. And comments on YouTube and iTunes. So, definitely let your friends know. I think we've, improved over the last couple of weeks. And, let us know. Where can they find you, Miss MJ?
And you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at MJ, that Media Girl, girl with a U.
Thanks, guys. We will catch you next week when Nicole and Isaac get it together.
Get it on.
Ciao.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.